Hello everyone, and welcome to February safety meeting. This month we'll be going over hazard communication, or HAZCOM. Go over the purpose of it, some SDSs, pictograms, and summary. Purpose is for you to know and recognize the classification of hazardous materials. This information is shared to you through this meeting and it'll keep you safe. So if you look here, you'll see some of the placards that you may see on semis or packaging of any hazardous materials that you'll be handling. And then over here is some classifications and what the hazard is, just a list showing you what they are. SDS used to, back before I believe it was 2013, they were called Material Safety Data Sheets, or MSDS. Now it's just Safety Data Sheets, SDS. That's part of the global harmonization thing. All chemical manufacturers, distributors, or importers are required to provide the SDS of the materials. SDS are required to be uniform with 16 sections. So you see here we've got an example of an SDS, and this SDS is for water. Section 1 will have the chemical product and company identification, and then it just goes on. Section 2, Section 3. I'm going to put a link for this particular SDS in the information below for the video. So if you'd like to look at it, get familiar with what an SDS is supposed to look like, what all SDSs pretty much look like for any chemical, click the link below for this particular SDS. You see this little triangle up here? That's a quick reference guide. Over here I've put hazardous materials classification chart. You'll see health hazards blue, fire hazards red, instability hazards in yellow, and any specific hazards in white. And they go 0 to 4, 0 being anything normal, not going to burn, very stable, and then 4 being the highest hazard. So the pictograms, see the little ball with the flame on it, that's going to be an oxidizer. Just a flame is going to be fire, flammable. You see the ball exploding, explosive. Skull and crossbones, acute toxicity, or deadly. See the piece of metal with the chemical going on it, or the hand with the chemical going on it, that's going to be anything corrosive. You got a gas cylinder here, pressurized gas. The silhouette with the, looks like they're deteriorating from the center end, that's anything respiratory. It's a respiratory hazard. You have the fish and tree and water there, that's aquatic environment hazard. And then exclamation point is going to be acute toxicity, just harmful. It's not going to be deadly, but it's harmful. And then here we've got the 9 classes of hazardous materials. If you go back and remember from the first few slides, you had the list of the classifieds. These are just some of the placards that you're going to see, whether it be on transportation trucks for these chemicals, or possibly the chemical itself. Summary: the HAZCOM program is located at the corporate office here in Oklahoma City. SDSs are located on all iPads. You've got the little app with the SDSs on them. Just go to them, pull an SDS up, look at it before you use any of the chemical. The SDS informs employees of the name of the product and manufacturer, emergency contact numbers, first aid, hazards, and PPE. Always remember that PPE section is very important. It's section 8 of the SDS. And the pictograms inform the users of hazards quickly. Alright, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or concerns, you can email me, you can call me here at the office. Make sure you get your fire extinguishers inspected and signed off on. And I don't believe I have anything else. Make sure, we went over JSAs last month. Make sure that you fill a JSA out on any job you go to. Don't go to some emergency job and not fill out a JSA, because that is part of the requirements of your job description, is to fill out that JSA before you start work. Okay. Other than that, that's it. I hope everyone has a good rest of February, and we'll see y'all out there. Have a good one.